Page 67, number 3. The Nolan family drove to the Grand Canyon. The drive took 3 days and covered 1,250 miles. The family drove 325 miles on the first day and 456 miles the next day. How many miles did the family drive on the final day of the trip? So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say we know that this trip took 3 days. So I'm going to break this up into 3 pieces. So this is day 1, this is day 2, and this is day 3. So this would be days. And I know that the total, this whole total trip was 1,250 miles. So now what I need to do is I need to finish plugging in the rest of my work. So on the first day, I know that this was 325 miles. And on the second day, it was 456 miles, and I'm looking for that third day's amount. And there is a couple ways that you can do this. You can take your total and subtract the first day, and then take that amount and subtract your second day. But the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to add these 2 days together so that I can get kind of a small total, and I can find the difference between the small total, my big number, to find my missing part. So this would be a part, whole. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take my 325 miles plus my 456 miles. So let's do that first. So 5 plus 6 is 11. I drop my 1 in my ones column and I take my other 1 into my tens column. And then I'm going to take 1 plus 2 plus 5, which is going to be an 8. And then I take my 3 plus my 4, which is 7, and I know that I have gone, at this point, I have gone 781 miles. So now I can find the difference between the total and what I've already gone to find my missing piece. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to say 1,250 miles, which was my total. And I know that I've already gone 781 miles, so I can figure out the difference between those two numbers. Now I know I cannot subtract 0 minus 1, because if I don't have anything, I cannot take anything away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to borrow. So I'm going to borrow a whole pack of tens. So this 5 loses a pack of 10 and it becomes a 4. And this 0 shows me a whole pack of 10. So 10 minus 1 is 9. But now in my tens column, I only have 4 tens and I need 8 tens. So I'm going to borrow from my hundreds. I'm going to take a whole pack of hundreds and I'm going to make that pack of hundreds 1 because I took 2 minus a whole pack, and I'm going to give my whole pack of hundreds to my tens. And the reason I can do that is because 4 tens is 40, but 14 tens is 140. So when I took this 100 and I brought my 100 pack over here, this changed that whole number. So I'm going to say 14 minus 8 is 6. And then I cannot do my hundreds. If I cannot take 7 hundreds away from 100. So I'm going to borrow from my thousands. But when I borrow from my thousands, that leaves me a 0 there. But it's all right, because I'm going to bring that over here. And now I have 1,100. So that's 1,100 minus my 700, which is going to be 4. So in my last part, this piece that I was missing up here, I know that this number is 469 miles. So when I go up here to my problem, I know that the answer is going to be D.